Hi, Chris and Nick here again at SaratogaWine.com. We got a beautiful wine from Greece. What do we have here, Nick?
Chris, this is Domaine Paterianakis, and this is a grape varietal by the name of Kotsifali. People that are relatively familiar with Greek wines, they might have heard the names Saratoga, which is a white wine, or Xinomavro for red. Yep. Kotsifali, to be quite honest with you, I wasn't overly familiar with.
No, not really.
Yep. So we tried this, and man, it's a stunner, to be honest with you. There's kind of a really well-balanced nature to this wine. Right. It's a little earthy. It's it's a little herbal in character. It kind of, there's a minerality to it that really kind of reminds me of a Northern Rhone. Right,
like a Syrah-based blend, something like that.
Very much so, but also kind of like a Tempranillo.
Sure.
From Ribera del Duero, Rioja. There's just a beautiful, beautiful nature to this wine, and we really wanted to introduce you to it because, like us, you may not have ever heard of it before.
And I believe this current vintage, the 2022, is aged in clay amphora.
Mm-hmm. It really brings out that fruit character.
Right.
For the wine.
So I love wines done in clay because it's got the same level of oxygen transfer as oak without that woodiness. So it really kind of breathes life into a younger wine and matures it a little bit faster, if you will.
Right.
And this clearly is just real pretty right now.
Yeah, I mean, kind of black cherry, blackberry coming through. There's a little bit of a spiciness and herbal character, to it. Not quite rustic, so to speak, but it really kind of toes the line.
I would say, I'd agree. Lots of acidity, lots of tannin, which we always talk about, that without enough fruit, that acidity and tannin would overpower the wine and make it a little too astringent. This has got perfect balance. I feel like really soft.
I'm thinking lamb definitely would be great with this. Maybe something like a chicken with tzatziki, or would be fun.
Tzatziki sauce, that'd be great.
So this is a really cool wine. Again, Kotsifali is the grape. This comes from the island of Crete, from Greece. And if you have never heard of it before, if you haven't tried Greek wines before, really you should introduce yourself. We were blown away by this, and we hope you enjoy it.